Hi, Kasey D'Amato, President of Certified PA Consulting. Welcome to this week's Town Hall video series. On this week's Town Hall, we are talking about if you want to retire young, why it's so important to understand basic business concepts. So at Certified PA Consulting, we are PAs. We help PAs understand complex negotiation strategies, business strategies, and life and career overall strategies. We are PAs ourselves. We've had a lot of fortunate success in our career path. We have managed multi-million-dollar practices. We have started companies that are non-clinical. We've raised capital. We've sold those businesses. And now I devote my time and I have a team also who helps me. We devote our time to help other PAs and other medical professionals understand the complexities of business when it relates to their career path, negotiations, salaries, contract terms, starting a business, things like that. But we also help people understand their personal life and how important it is to understand business concepts in their personal life. And we do a lot of life and career coaching for people who want to make a career change or accelerate their career or accelerate their life. Maybe they just don't feel fulfilled and they're not sure why. So we do a lot of one-on-one coaching for medical professionals who want to advance their life and career in some capacity. And these are all concepts they don't teach us in PA school. I am also a certified life coach in addition to my vast business experience and clinical experience as well. So today we're talking about if you want to retire young, why understanding 4 reasons why understanding basic business principles can help you get there. So let's talk about it. Number 1 is understanding cash flow of business can help you become a more effective negotiator. So let me give you some examples. Over the years, we started Certified PA Consulting back in 2009, so quite some time ago, and we help a lot of people navigate the world of negotiations. It's intimidating to negotiate. Sometimes we don't know what tools to rely on, salary reports or what, which we have a whole bunch of videos on that, why salary reports are not the only tool you should be using. It's really about business concepts. So if you understand business concepts and you understand cash flow, you understand your cost to practice percentage and things like this, this can help you be a much more effective negotiator, which then leads to a lot more income, which then you can invest and you can do other things with, which can help you retire early. So understanding business cash flow of where you're working, understanding the business of whatever company you're working for or with, can really help you be a more powerful negotiator because you can understand how much, not just income you're bringing to the table because you might be maxed at what you're bringing to the table, but you understand what's going on within the business and what is realistic for that particular business. Whether you could make more somewhere else or not, that's a whole nother conversation. But at least you'll understand what's realistic for that business. And that has nothing to do with salary reports. Again, we have all that in another video. So number 1 is understanding cash flow of business can help you be a much more effective negotiator and also, to some extent, help you learn when it's time to exit. If you understand cash flow and you realize your current business or practice really can't afford anymore, you may realize it's time for a change if you are money motivated and you need to make more money for something else in your life. So that's something to really think about. Is understanding cash flow will help you be a more effective negotiator when you understand how the business model works of where you're practicing. That's number 1. Number 2, understanding common financial tracking methods and tools. Now, this doesn't have to be as advanced as QuickBooks. It could just be Excel, but just keeping track of spending and budgeting in your personal life can help you recognize areas of overspending. And if you're overspending in a certain area and you recognize that, you can modify that and you can take that extra cash and you can invest that. So whether you're investing that in your IRA, in mutual funds, in stocks, in real estate, which is my passion, what are you doing with that extra cash? How do you modify so that you have that extra cash that you can invest in other ways that then makes you baby cash? That's called investments or compound interest or dividends or appreciation or however you want to think of it. But it's you put your money in a vehicle that then becomes more valuable over time. So number 1 is understand business cash flow because that makes you a more effective negotiator in your clinical role. And number 2 is understanding tracking methods to track your current personal budget, because if you can recognize areas of overspending, you can change that not only from just a comfort level so you don't feel so cash strapped, But then you can take the extra money and invest that someplace that grows money over time. And that's the secret. That's the key. The key is living below your means so you can take that other money and you can invest that in vehicles that make money. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3 is monitoring your financials regularly. So this is looking at that tracking program. Again, doesn't have to be as fancy as QuickBooks. There's tons of budget apps out there and all sorts of different tools. I just use Excel. Honestly, I'm old school. It's basic. It's easy. But if you track your expenses, I also use American Express for everything, and they've got a great tracking tool in there too. I can see how much I spend on, recreation compared to business, compared to travel, shopping, whatever. And so I can see there, I use their tool too. So if you track your expenses, then it's a proven method that you will improve your budget over time. People who pay attention and track any area of your life are the areas that will improve. So this even equates to fitness, let's say. People who get on the scale every single morning, or they measure they're measuring their body, is like once a month or whatever in certain intervals of time, will continue to improve their fitness. You just will. If you're paying attention to something and you're tracking it, then it's top of mind, and then it will be the area of your life that is really successful. The areas that you're not tracking and you're not paying that much attention to are the areas that you will struggle with. And it's proven. You can think about 1 million people that you know and your friends or your community, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Like, it's obvious. People that really are intentional on measuring fitness metrics and they monitor everything on their phones and their apps and they're like monitoring all the time. I bet you those are the people that are in the best shape. Friends that you know that are in really good shape, right? People that track financially and they're looking at their budget trackers and their bank account trackers all the time. I bet those are the people that are doing well financially. And they seem to have a little bit more money, even if they're working in the same job as you, right? So people, where you pay attention, what you track is what will improve in life without you even doing anything intentionally to improve it. If that makes sense, just the act of tracking it, it will improve over time. So number 3 is getting comfortable with tracking tools to track your personal budget, because if you track it, it will improve. I promise. It's a proven method. Anything that you track in life over time, you will just subconsciously start making small changes that will improve it. If you're monitoring it like daily, literally, like everything to the penny of what you're spending, exactly what your personal budget is, fixed and variable, everything, the income, you've got the reserve fund. Over time, you will see things will start to shift. I know from experience myself, I used to not track money at all. And after starting my first businesses, I started learning a lot more business skills of tracking money. And over the last decade, my personal expenses my lifestyle has changed 180 degrees on that paycheck to paycheck lifestyle that I used to be in when I first started, to now, having a nice cushion in the bank, having a lot more comfort with my personal budgeting and tracking, and not living beyond my means, investing wisely, having some passive income, all the things. They take time, but when you start tracking, you all of a sudden start being very intentional about those things. And then number 4, which is intentionally allocating money for certain investments in your personal future or your business expansion. If you're a business owner, or maybe you have a micro business, we talk about this in some of our on-demand courses. You might have a micro business within a bigger business, so you may want to invest some things in your own personal marketing, social media, what have you. So if you want to do that, how are you putting some money aside for your own personal investments, whether that is real estate or some other kind of passive income, things like that, or whether it's your business growth? How much money into what account? How are you tracking things that are going into investing in your future? So that's number 4, is really paying attention and intentionally allocating money for investments in your business or yourself. And maybe it's personal. Maybe it is you're investing in your personal wellness. Maybe you're getting a trainer. Maybe you feel like your health has been suffering. Maybe it's that. But what is it? What's the dollar amount? How much? Where are you storing that? A bank account, cash, where? I don't know. You know. But intentionally about investing in yourself, your future, whether it's your health, whether it's passive income, whether it is investments into your business. How much, where, when, and how are you storing to invest in yourself and your future? So really being intentional about that. So those are our top 4 tools if you want to retire early, how you can apply business principles to your personal life that will set yourself up for success. These are things that we've learned along the way. They are proven, well proven, far beyond myself, these methods that will help you. These are business concepts that if you apply to your personal life, they will help you accelerate from a personal business standpoint so that you can hopefully retire early. So don't forget, at Certified PA Consulting, we have lots of resources available. We have a new free business webinar, 10 do's and don'ts for business. We also have business coaching available, so take advantage of that. If you're interested in business, we also have life and career coaching available. So if you're interested in accelerating your life or career, really setting yourself up for that early retirement, reach out to us and we can help coach. We're not financial planners, that we are not, but we can help you kind of organize and compartmentalize career and personal life and personal budgeting and kind of integrating all these things together so you feel fulfilled, and in combination probably with getting some certified financial planning advice as well. We can help coach you through the life coaching and career coaching part of that. So I wish you all the best. Reach out to us. Click the links below for more information. Check out certifiedpaconsulting.com for tons of free resources. Connect with me, Kasey D'Amato, Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. I would love to connect with you. We'll see you soon.